We're going to transition into something different. This one is in the theater. So if you don't have Hulu, if you don't have Z5, theaters are there for everyone. Highly recommend to pack because theaters are a little bit down. But M actually got to see this movie with not an empty theater. There were actually some people enjoying this movie. M, how was your experience?
Well, it was an Ayushmann Khurrana movie, so I was expecting a lot of it, a lot from it. But then I realized that along with Ayushmann Khurrana is this amazing actor, Jaideep Ahlawat. So I was really excited to watch it, even though it wasn't hyped a lot. It didn't have a lot of promotions. But this movie proves that there can be original scripts, there can be funny, originally written scripts in Bollywood that can really walk their way to the bank. And this is another one of those. I absolutely loved it. So in this story, Ashwin Khurana plays an actor. He plays an action hero, and his name is Manav Khuranna. And he's shooting for a movie in Haryana. Haryana is in North India, and it's a pretty unruly place. And there are some, local politicians, kids who want to take a picture with him. But he's so busy doing the action sequence where he needs to be angry in an action sequence, and he can't get that scene right. So his agent, his manager has to do stuff to get him into that mindset of being angry, and that takes him the entire day. So now when he's shooting and he's trying to get into the element of his shot and trying to get into character of a person who's angry with his brother, he completely misses out on meeting these people who are waiting for a picture. And by the time he leaves, his manager presents to him a souped up Mustang that he'd been waiting for delivery for a very long time. So instead of taking a picture with these politicians' kids, he goes and he takes his brand new car out for a spin. And when he does that, the politicians' kids get angry and they're like, "Damn him! We're gonna slice him." And one of the guys goes after him. And when he goes after him, they have an altercation on a deserted roadside. And the guy's like, "I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were waiting for the picture, but come to my hotel tomorrow and let's have breakfast together. Then you can click however many picture." But the kid is he's not a kid, he's a young guy, but he's very hot-headed. So he starts manhandling the actor. And when he starts manhandling him, this guy just pushes him. The guy falls, loses balance, falls, hits a stone on his head and dies. And now that is where this entire story starts. And the actor doesn't know what to do. What he does is he just asks his manager to book him a chartered flight to Mumbai. He lands at Mumbai airport. He sees a host of journalists outside waiting for him to appear. What he does is instead of going out, he actually takes a flight to London. And he leaves. So he's a UK passport holder, so he doesn't need visas or whatever. He just leaves. He lands in London. By the time he lands in London, the cops come to know that he might be a suspect to the murder. And now there is this game being played by the cops, by the local politicians, and the media. They literally brand him killer. He's the best guy on earth one moment, and second moment there's conspiracy theories around him, and every damn channel is going crazy. The media is looking for him. Everybody's looking for him. The cops are looking for him. The guy who gets killed, his older brother is Jaideep Ahlawat. His name is Bhoora in the movie. He wakes up and he says, "I won't be allowed to go back to office," because he's a local politician. And now it's an ego trip. Like, stop everything. I'm going to go grab the guy because I need to show my people that I'm capable of this. So he literally picks up his bag, lands in England, tracks the actor, and then the chase starts. Now, there are other parties interested. There are people from the underworld interested. There are people from the London cops interested. There's this cat and mouse chase going on where this guy's trying his best to escape all of this, but he's trained being an action hero for 10 years. He's supple. He knows the stunts. He's literally practicing stunts on these real life guys. So he really becomes an action hero for real while he's trying to save his life. And he has to deal with underworld dons. He has to deal with the cops. He has to deal with people who just want to get the prize money. He has to deal with so many people. It is a crazy thing. And he has to deal with the brother of the dead guy, who's literally as strong as he is, and they the most amazingly choreographed fight sequences. It is funny because you don't expect what happens in the. I mean, it's crazy. The scenes are completely unhinged at times, and you're like, seriously, I hadn't thought of that mind twist. And 2 hours plus of the movie, you don't know where it went because it's so crazy. So absolutely enjoyed the story. It is so funny at times. It is so hilarious that you kind of the people in the theater, they're literally laughing out loud because it is crazy, especially the way the media is speculating everything. They see a picture of him with a known wanted Pakistani Don, and then the story becomes something else. So literally they're creating stories on the fly, and the guy's like, what? Who's doing? Then how he completely switches the story in the end to be the hero. It is a crazy plot twist, which I can give away because that'll be spoilers. But guys, this is one movie. It will be released on Netflix soon, but this is one movie you should not miss because it is such a joyful, fun ride. But amazing actors. Aishman Khurrana, Jaideep Ahlawat together. Oh my God. It's like the screen just lights up. These two guys are so good. So I thoroughly enjoyed it.
We all know Aishman Khuranna is an absolute legend in his field, and we're also very excited to know that people are sharing laughs with each other inside the movie theater. It's something that I've personally missed. I've seen some movies in the theater recently, but it's just really nice whenever there's other people there just laughing along with you, right?